to my channel. My name is Nisha and this is the SoCal Mama. This is my first video and I'm so grateful. A little bit on the late freight because I said that I was going to do this a long time ago, but I'm so grateful that I was able to execute another goal. 2019, I set a goal to create a YouTube channel that's specifically for sewing and fashion related stuff, and even though it is December 31st, 2019, I am literally hours away into the new year. I am very adamant about getting it done. So for my first video, I'm going to go ahead and do a makes video. A makes video for November 2019 to December 2019. I do have a handmade business on an Etsy platform, so I don't make a lot of time to sew for myself generally. However, that will have to change. I literally did not take a day off between my job and my Etsy shop for 4 months. I won't do that again. I will not do that again. So I will be utilizing one of my favorite creative outlets, which is sewing, every month, at least every Sunday, just to make sure that I am cultivating a good mental health space for me, and I choose sewing. So let's go ahead and get started with my makes. So I have about 7 from November till now, and I'm so grateful because I love all of my makes except for one. So the way I'm going to set up this makes video, I don't have the actual patterns, or I do have the patterns, but they're somewhere buried already in other patterns already put away, so I'm not going to go looking for them. But what I will do, I'll pop up a picture in an available spot and go ahead and let you know which pattern I use. So let's get started. This is actually one of my favorite makes of December. I actually made this the day before Christmas. And even though it's not festive, I knew that I absolutely needed some sewing, something just for me. So this is actually a Newlook pattern. It's a faux wrap. It's not all the way wrapped, with a tie belt. And I love this dress. This is my first time sewing up a wrap. But let me tell you, I am so glad that I tried something new. The only thing that I did do that did not follow the pattern was I did like a little stitch here because I didn't want my girls out. Other than that, there were no other adjustments made. It worked well. I have pictures. I'll go ahead and put them up somewhere. Everyone loved it, even people that I passed by, and they were just like, oh my gosh, your dress is so beautiful. I got this fabric from Sew Me Sunshine. If you're not aware of who she is by now, I would definitely link her shop in the description bar. She is a fellow sewing vlogger, and she went ahead and created or started her own independent fabric shop. And even though I live in America, I will be a loyal customer to her forever. This is a scuba knit, I believe, and the print on the back side is white, but it worked for what I sewed it up for. So comfortable, so beautiful. I felt so beautiful in this dress. So that's make number 1. Let me go ahead and get the second one. Okay, so this is actually a make that I sewed up in November, and I actually sewed it up for a Friendsgiving party that I was invited to. This fabric came from Sew Me Sunshine as well. I believe it's a basic cotton lawn. I can't exactly remember who the designer was, but when I saw it, I knew I needed this fabric. You'll see pretty soon, there's a theme here. I wonder if you'll be able to guess it. But anyway, it's a beautiful fabric full of all these awesome, cool, assured women. I absolutely love it. It's colorful. It's women of different ethnicities and backgrounds for the most part. Definitely different attitudes, and I loved it. So this is another simplicity pattern I love this pattern, and I think like pretty much everybody who's done this, I made it up because I love this collar here. I thought that just made the dress. It's a, I guess you would call this a shift, no, a A-line? I'm not very familiar with the types of dresses, well, with the types of dress this is, but, and I don't actually wear a lot of dresses, believe it or not, but now that I am sewing, I am making more dresses. I'm hopefully going to start making more as I continue my sewing journey. I made no alterations to this other than lowering the bust dart because, and it's something that I often have to do with my woven patterns. I'm a tall girl, I'm a busty girl, so I almost expect, and I check now where that dart will sit on me before I even sew it up, because when I was a new sewer, inexperienced, I used to literally have darts come up to here and it'd be like, why does it look like I have a cytolite probe, you know, on my, it was just weird. Anyway, so that's the only adjustment that I made. There was a little bit of a debacle. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking, but it has this dress, and I'm sorry, it has not been pressed, and I see that there's serger threads sticking out, so sorry about that. But it has a invisible zipper in the back, and for some reason, I don't know what I was thinking, I thought that it would be a good idea to remove the seam allowance. Don't ask me why, I don't know. So I cut it out, and then when I realized that I needed that seam allowance for the opening, I had to take strips of that seam allowance and sew it back to the back pieces. It ended up working fine, but I was like, what were you thinking, girlfriend? That you weren't thinking, that's the problem. Anyway, I will definitely be making this dress again, likely toward spring, summer, maybe I'm not sure, but this is definitely a pattern I will go back to. So I think the next time I will probably put some pockets in, because, you know, when you can sew, why not put pockets in a dress, right? I love it. Tell me what y'all think. I'm gonna get the third one, okay? Okay, so this is my third make, I believe. It's not in order. I can't even remember which ones I did at which times. I just know that I made them. But this is also from a Simplicity pattern. I'll pop the picture up here. And when I went into making these next three makes, I had said I was just in that comfy, cozy mood, that nothing restricting. It was autumn time, just layerable pieces that I will be able to interchange. And I just wanted something that I can just throw on and be like effortlessly cute. You know what I mean? So I went into my fabric stash and I found this sweatshirt fabric that is actually from Girl Charlie. It's a distressed, mechanically distressed, like a mauve or dusty pink. I'm not sure what you call this, but it's absolutely beautiful. I'm more into that streetwear, ripped jeans, whatever I feel like wearing. I'm just into that type of style. So when I saw this fabric, which I purchased years ago, probably like 2 years ago now, I knew that I needed it. So I got this colorway, and in the pattern I chose to do the cropped version, so that way I can just wear jeans, sport a little cute belt and some boots, and I will be good, you know. I think it's not much to say about it. It's just a classic statement piece to me. Well, not a statement piece, but a classic piece in my wardrobe that I can easily go to layer up, because it's like that weird SoCal weather where it's like cold and then the next couple of hours it's hot and then it's cold. But I love it. It's just a simple make. I love the turtleneck, and I like mine high. Some people don't like it. I guess it depends on your mood, my mood, but I like my turtlenecks high because I don't know, I just do. It's simple, it's cute, and I've definitely worn this quite a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my third make, or my fourth make. One moment. Okay guys, so this is make number 4. And this is in a different colorway as the one that I previously showed. I got this also from Girl Charlie years ago. I don't think they have any more, but I will check, and if they do, I'll link the product in the description box. Or in the, is that what you call it? I'm new to YouTube, y'all. I think that's what you call it in the description box. But anyway, it's the same mechanically distressed sweatshirt fabric, and I went ahead and did a sweatshirt dress, if that's what you want to call it. It's in this like mint sea glass green. I loved it. Like I said, I'm into that ripped streetwear kind of look, and at the time I was really into cozy sewing, quick sewing, because I don't make a lot of time to sew for myself, but I will. And it's a drop shoulder, the same pattern that I used from the previous, in the previous make as well. I love it. I've got so much wear out of this. I wear it with tights, some boots, and sometimes like a jean jacket over it, and I'm out. And I feel so good, so warm. If I get too warm, I take off my jacket, roll up my sleeves. It's just a really good SoCal piece. I think a lot of people think of SoCal as being like pretty hot, but we have our moments. I mean, I don't live in the coldest area, nor do I live in the hottest area. We're like kind of right in between. But it's like, especially right now, it's cold in the morning, probably until 2, and then it gets a little hot. You're ready to take your clothes off, and then it starts getting cold again. So it's like that perfect piece for this kind of weather. I love it. It comes down to about here. Excuse me for my unmatched socks. Let's just be glad I'm wearing socks, okay? But yeah, I love it. Let me know what you guys think. Drop shoulder, really cute. I'm gonna get my 5th make. One moment, okay? Okay, y'all, so this is my 5th make, and I thought I did 7, but I did 6. This is in the same pattern. Excuse me, I don't know what's going on here, but sister girl got stuff all over her. This is in the same pattern as the previous 2. It's the simplicity pattern, the drop shoulder turtleneck pattern. And it's funny because I don't generally like, or I thought I generally did not like dropped shoulders. I already have shoulders, I'm tall, I have long arms. But my last 3 pieces, including the shirt that I'm wearing today, they all came from the same, I believe the same pattern. So, like I said, this one is the same, drop shoulders. I got this one from, I believe, LA Finch Fabrics or Cali Fabrics. I'm not exactly sure, but it's a drop shoulder as well. Oh, actually, you know what? This is a different pattern. I'm sorry. This is another simplicity pattern. But it is a drop shoulder. And I said that I don't like drop shoulders, but I sure am making a lot of garments with drop shoulders. So I guess I like drop shoulders now. But anyway, this fabric actually came from Walmart. I got it for the $2 for 2 yards. I did end up having to go back to find another roll for the $2 because I wanted it to be really long. I wanted the length of my arm or the sleeve to be really long. I just wanted it to literally like engulf me, you know. It is quite sheer, but like I said, I made these pieces as layering pieces. I live in Southern California, so heavy outer layer is not something that I would invest my time in or invest my money in because I wouldn't get much use out of it. I think it's perfect, and I think out of the 3, this is probably the one I've worn the most because I put like spaghetti strap bodysuits underneath and just wore boots with it, and I mean, you can pretty much do anything with the last three garments that I made. It's super easy, it's effortless, and it's comfortable. I mean, you can go to Target, Walmart, anywhere in this, and you'll just feel like you are just looking good, you're feeling good, and that's all that really matters, right? The fabric is, you know, it's not the best, but it works for what I used it for, and I like it. I mean, don't sleep on Walmart because they're actually coming up. I go to their bargain bin a lot, and I found some really great remnant pieces for $2-3, and it's more than enough for a lot of the makes that I use them for. So anyway, that is my alarm, and that is make number 5. Let me get the last one. This one actually, it didn't cause me trouble, but I'm not all the way finished because of some fitting issues. Let me get it, okay? Okay, y'all, so this is my 6th and final make for November, December. This is a new look pattern, and I wanted a fitted dress that had thick straps because I have to wear a bra. I am a busty girl. There's no way I can get away with not wearing a bra, or I'll look like a hot mess. Okay, so I found this new look pattern that I'll pop up here, and it offered a good amount of potential. There's darts in the front and the back, darts at the skirt. The straps themselves are thick. Just a simple dress that I could dress up or down, and it could be used as a base dress for a lot of really cute fabric, right? So I sewed it up a straight 14. I kind of figured that something was off already, and it's not off because of the pattern. It's, to me, I should not have done a straight 14. I should have done maybe a 14 at the bust, brought it in at a 12, and then back down to a 14 to a 12 at the skirt, because I wanted something that showed my figure and that fitted well. I have my own self-drafted dresses, patterns that are based off of my measurements. But sometimes you just want to go and sew something that's already made and already has the pieces. I guess that's the lazy part, but whatever. It is what it is, right? So the pattern itself, the new look pattern, it was good. It wasn't bad. It wasn't the pattern. I think, like I said, I should have graded the way that I know that I wanted the dress to look on me. The adjustments that I did make, of course, was lowering the bust darts because I have to do that all the time. Also, when I sewed it up, on the pattern it shows that it kind of has a square neckline or bodice top, which, you know, I probably wasn't paying attention to all the way. I don't like that. It does not look right on me. It just looks, this here, and this is actually me trying to adjust it to give it like a contour. I'll put pictures in a close-up so you can see, but I want the dress to kind of be like that. I want it to be just a curve like that. When it's that square crap, I just feel like it's not, I don't like it. So I think for the next time, I'm going, of course, which I will make this again, I'm going to, of course, redraft this part here so that it is a curve down to the arm side. I will start off with a 14 at the top, grade into a 12 at the waist, grade out to a 14 at the hip, and then grade back down to a 12. That's just how I like my stuff to fit. Other than that, I had to make adjust where the straps sat because they were kind of out here and it didn't fit me. But I think that's something that a lot of people have to do. They kind of have to wait till they get to this part of the construction of the garment and then find out where that strap should lay on you, mark it for the next time, and then go on about your business. It is lined at the bodice, and it does have a invisible zip. As you can see, I still have to put the back pieces or the straps in the back on, but I want to make sure I fix the square part before I sew it up, because I do like the dress. And what's funny, I do like the potential that the dress gives me, right? I will wear it after I make those adjustments. Hold on, Brandy. It's okay, girl. Okay. I got this fabric from Savers. It was $2, I think, for like maybe 2 yards, which is a steal. I can so see myself wearing this to Hawaii for some reason. I don't know if it's Hawaiian print or Japanese, I don't know, but I think it's cute, and I will be wearing it to Hawaii when I take my mom this 2020 next year. Other than that, the dress is cute. Oh, and you know what? I will be putting pockets in as well. I think the dress could use pockets. I think it's cute, and other than that, I think the dress came out fine. I just have to finish it up, and I will definitely be wearing it. So that completes my makes video. I'm so grateful that you stopped by. Thank you for watching. Please hit subscribe, like, share it with your friends. I'm so grateful that I could start this sewing journey with you guys. I love watching other sewing vloggers. That's what I do while I'm sewing. And because I sew every day, usually, because I do have a business, a sewing business, it's just good company, right? To have sewing friends that you can watch and listen to while you're doing what you absolutely love. What a creative outlet, right? I think that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will be coming to you with this January 2020 plans video. If you see me wearing the same thing, it's because I will be creating the video the same day. Okay, but thank y'all for watching. Love y'all. Give me some feedback. I appreciate you. Thanks so much. Love you. Bye.